Hello and welcome to the Terminus podcast, episode 30 for the weeks of... What is this week?
I don't know. Whatever it says on your
June,
magic watch that apparently displays the weeks.
It displays the date, you know? It's June 27th. June 27th.
Third or fourth week in June. Something like that.
Late in June.
2015.
And the train will terminate at the station. This week, we are at Train Mountain. We didn't do introduction, we'll do it in a second. We're at Train Mountain. I have myself, your dispatcher, of course, Alice, otherwise known as Train Man. I have my engineer,
live
Rival,
steamer.
And
O'Gillies.
Brakeman O'Gillies, yeah.
Brakeman O'Gillies.
He's been on for
and
a few times.
everyone else is dead.
Yeah.
We got stuff going by already.
Milky fell off of a cliff. There was this explosion.
Yeah.
It was really sad and unfortunate.
However, Jader, he went out, serendipitously. He got crushed under 765.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know?
But it's going to be a very sort of informal podcast. And
probably a quick one too.
We'll get back to your regular scheduled programming next week.
And now back to your schedule too.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
Wait, that Applegate Southern's going on the turn.
I don't know. Can they see stuff? Oh yeah.
Yeah, they can. They can see stuff right between you. Right between us.
Okay.
There's the TJ switcher, guys.
So here's
the TJ switcher.
But it's been really fantastic. Getting here. I was the only one that flew out of us three.
Yeah.
We drove.
He drove from Salt Lake, and we drove from Denver.
I took the MBTA out of Warwick, and then up to Boston, and then switched over, got on a plane, went all the way to Seattle, got on a prop plane, and flew to Eugene. And then the following morning, I had a friend drive me
all the way down.
Yeah, all the way down here.
Here's
the Clay coming.
Oh god! And then I got here first, believe it or not. I was amazed to be the first one here, and then he came in shortly after.
Surprise you.
And then Weibold got here later.
Well, yeah, but
and
later
then
because
that
we're
night,
toting a crate full of locomotive and cars. Yeah.
That unfortunately is not in the parade behind us.
Yeah, well, we couldn't be doing this if we were in the parade back there, huh?
Well, we could be doing it from the parade.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's going on? Oh no!
Yeah.
Boy, things have been
going. Yeah. You guys had to journey across the moon to get here.
Yeah,
yes, we journeyed across the salt flats.
We'll talk a little bit more about that next week.
Yeah, we can probably elaborate.
Right now, you got to put yourselves in our shoes. We want to be back there looking at all this stuff.
We keep turning around. We can see it here, but the glare is pretty intense. We've got the sun right on top of us, which is why he's in shade with the hat on. But
don't tell him. He told me to lose the hat.
I did because you look like the Emperor. That's not the Emperor.
Yeah, but that's
get in the
close
camera.
enough.
Oh, I'm not in the camera.
Yeah, you guys keep an eye on where you are.
Yeah.
It is kind of warm out. At least we got a break in the heat. We had that thunder shower last night.
At the very least, yeah.
Thunder snow.
No, not thunder snow.
Not thunder snow, but anyway,
actually,
what else?
This would be a good time to. Train Mountain is going by in the background, but this would be a good time to tell you how I was running from the cops.
Yeah,
I was on the run.
I want to know this story, and then probably
because we kept going rail fanning in these yards, and he's worried to hell about everything.
Yes.
And I was saying, well, about a week ago, I posted in the chat for everybody a picture of me, or no, not a picture of me, just a picture of a signal, and then the Amtrak main line. And he goes, "What?" Just in the chat, and I wrote back, "Shh, hiding from the cops." And so I'd gone up. There was a Steve Smith and the Nakeds performance, and I'd walked up the road to the main line, and I knew where the break in the fence was, so I walked around the break in the fence, and I walked all the way back to where the road dead ended.
This is SP guy.
Yeah.
This is our new
person. We can talk about this in a minute.
This is where's your cab car.
Where's your cab car?
Where's your caboose?
It's person SP.
Person SP.
SP.
But
all right.
I'm standing there. I'm trying to take this picture of the signal. I step back, and there's a little signal box, like a little metal box.
Yeah.
And I step back to this picture of the signal. I look to my left, and a cop pulls into the parking lot that's right on the other side of this chain link fence. And I'm like, so I snap the picture, and I run, and I hide behind the signal box.
Ooh.
And I'm like, oh no, please don't notice me. And I'm about 20 yards from the way I got in, and there's a bush. There's 10 yards and then a bush and then 10 yards. And I'm realizing this guy's patrolling around the parking lot, and then he goes out. And then he comes back, and he goes around, and then he goes out. And I'm like, all right, I've got to time this right. So I just...
Yeah.
He drove out, and I dashed from the box to the bush, and I hid, and I knelt down, and
I am Bush.
Yeah.
Russell.
I was still on Skype with the guys, and I'm covering the volume. I'm covering the
volume
speaker
so that he can't hear Milky.
Yeah. And then at the same time, the cop pulls in and he goes around very slowly and he comes just on the other side of the fence. I'm standing like, no, don't notice me. Looking through the bush, watching him like drive away, and then he's gone. Like, okay. And I ran to the end of the fence, came around the side, and I was hiding behind this RV that was parked there. And I go, I have no idea if anybody saw me, but if they did, there's gonna be somebody waiting for me when I come out.
Yeah.
Came out from behind the RV, nobody. Like, oh, thank God. I just walked back down the hill. And in the meantime, my mom had texted me. She's like, where are you? And I wrote, shh, hiding from the cops. And she goes, what? And I get back down, it's like, don't worry.
It's okay. It's okay. I haven't.
I didn't get busted.
Felonies, no felonies. No.
Burlington Northern.
I saw a train on the way here.
I did too.
We got 2 SP. Looks like a set of. I don't know what those are. They're not S2s.
They're goofy goggles.
Is it?
They're
it's
not.
not.
No, they're not though.
They're not. The goofy goggles is here, though.
It is. That
and
and the cow locomotive.
The cow locomotive's here. Up in the yard right here, which they aren't.
Is you into
they aren't coming
50.
around. There's you into 50.
Of course, it
for
has to be
sale.
off camera.
65 grand.
And there are 2 nickel plate Berks. There's 777 and 757.
And just so you know, 777 didn't run away.
Yeah, this isn't unstoppable.
Clarify.
This isn't a cheesy Hollywood movie that fails to consider both physics and the laws of trains.
The laws of
If
trains.
that's a thing.
The laws of trains.
The laws of trains.
Isaac Fontaine discovered the laws of trains.
Isaac Fontaine, the laws of trains. Nice. Oh dear.
And they've got that tank car. That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's like a replica of the one that's out front.
Yeah, it is. A little bit lettered
Roma
differently,
wine.
but might be, yeah.
But we.
Mom's favorite car, the winery.
Oh yeah. Anyways,
See the auto carrier?
we've got my dad, his grandfather.
Yeah, and
that came.
they're being very gracious. They're
Yeah.
standing over to the side.
Yeah.
They're waiting for us to get this done, which
We'll
we're sorry.
get it
We're
done.
sorry, but we got it.
We'll get it done.
We'll be cutting it short here. Short.
Well, let's talk about real quick.
Our
Or,
real
well,
fanning
maybe-
adventures.
Well, yeah, we did a bunch of stuff on the way up here. There's a line that runs by. Okay, so no,
Can
we went
talk
into
about
this.
this next week?
Well, what do we have to talk about this week?
I don't know, just kind of an update.
Well, we're at
if
Train Mountain.
If anything, we're in the sun. We've got stuff going on behind us. I really don't want to be doing the podcast right now.
Oh well.
They made some of those in Utah Pacific.
And he's going crazy over Utah.
Yeah.
Wait, where is that?
I mean, we don't mean to be leaving you here alone or anything, but
Oh,
you know,
Leaving you
next,
here alone.
next week might be better to talk about all this stuff because we can go into detail without.
This will
kinda-
be
We'll just tell them, like, we'll just generally
well
give a
because
generalized
we've
statement.
got to talk to the guys on the podcast about it as
Right.
well.
right.
And I mean, I'm sure they're going to be told by us in the meantime, anyways. But if you ever look at a map of Train Mountain, we took his little Porter and stuff, Porter
Which we'll
and
show video of next
flat,
week.
Porter and flat car and caboose, and we rode it all the way up to the farthest point in Train Mountain.
We didn't just ride it in one place. We rode it everywhere.
Everywhere. There's gonna be no cargoes or anything. That's not happening this week. Or
Yeah,
else I would
so-
link to that video.
Yeah.
There's some really. You went to it was for sale
Bunch
actually.
of action.
Yeah,
You went to
Bunch
it
of-
for sale for 65 grand.
Did I sell it?
And I don't think so.
Then it is for sale.
It is
for
for
65
sale.
grand if you
It's-
want a Uint to number 50.
And it's
It's in
live
Utah.
steam. It's propane, so you can run it anywhere here. We saw it coming up the Serpentine, which was
It was
It
not
wasn't breaking
struggling.
a sweat.
yeah, no, it was up and around and up and around and up and around.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, it's Rio Grande.
There's a lot of Rio Grande stuff here. There's
had-
a lot of really well done Rio Grande
They had
stuff here.
464 and then they
Yeah.
took it off.
464 got taken off because apparently she wasn't steaming very well. And then you have we had
Good enough for the
317.
grand.
Yeah. We had 317. We had 41.
We had 268.
223.
223. And then the switcher, which is number 4, but is number 21. And
It's number 4 in real life.
I was like, who the heck is passing? It's this little American that's coming in on a closer track.
Nice. Chico and Pacific, is that what
And there was
it
a,
is? Chico and Pacific?
I don't know. Yeah. Just Chico Pacific.
Boy Pacific.
Oh no! Special
What?
guest appearance by the Stig.
This thing. Oh my god.
It's
When
the Stig.
he's not in frame yet, but when he comes into frame, we've got the Stig of trains.
The train Stig. Sweet.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's all in all, it's been really fun. It's been great coming out here.
Yeah, it's been great. We'll go into detail about it more next
Am
week.
I not gonna be a guest on the
Because
next
there
one?
is so much to talk about. We
Yeah.
need like a full podcast to just debrief.
Yeah, and we've got the train parade going on right now. We don't really want to take our attention away from it.
Yeah. Oh, F40.
Oh, everyone's stuck in a line now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we've got the Stig. Stig is right there.
Oh, Stig is in frame. Stig is there. Is Stig.
Because Achilles is ducking out of the way.
Train Stig.
Train Stig. There was also a really nice shave for sale in the building over
Which
there.
we'll hold up a picture of next week.
Yeah, there's a triplex. There's a massive Northern Pacific duplex, or not a duplex, but a Malay.
A Malay, yeah.
No duplex eye.
Duplex eye, is that the
It is.
Wow.
It's duplex eye. Yeah.
duplex eye?
Triplex.
Is that one of those that's debated like the plural of caboose is caboose?
I don't know. I've never heard it anywhere else. I mean, I'm sure you
That's
could
fair.
say it. I'm sure you could say a duplexes, but there aren't too many. There aren't too many.
That's from Colorado.
What?
There's the Colorado flag on the front.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There aren't too many people that
There it
deal
goes,
with
guys.
multiple duplex locomotives.
Wait.
So.
I am the Stig. Trying to trace it with my finger and I can't really see the
Yeah,
screen.
you can't see the finger.
Oh
He's
boy.
got
And
like a motorcycle helmet on.
We
Motor.
got a little
Motor.
PRR A5 right on the other side of the camera as well.
Yeah.
It's really cool. One of the things that gets me is walking by all the steam locomotives and seeing the little boiler tags,
Yeah.
boiler certification tags.
Boiler
just hanging off.
certification. This is not a bomb. This will not likely blow up.
You know, we took a lot of
Stuff
really
with
great pictures. They've got these propane cars, which is genius.
Yeah. These
Although,
are. You
this
can't
guy
really
is-
see them,
See
but they're
the
behind
tank
Ellis.
cars
They're
on
there,
the
right?
40?
Right here. That I'm pointing at.
They're just propane cars, and you can hook them up to your steam engine.
And just burn them
and
as
just-
basically
yeah.
an auxiliary tender.
And there's water stops out into the north end and stuff. So
And then
it's
stop
really
it.
it's really well catered to steam,
Yeah.
and it's
That's
really not
basically everything but electric.
and it's not well catered to electrics because there's no power outlets anywhere.
Well, it's not even
Yeah.
that. There's power outlets all over the place. It's just that they take,
Not in the north.
fundamentally, they'll take 8 hours
Well, yeah,
to
they'll
get
take a long while
to
to charge.
refuel. You know, and you can't. Well,
What is this thing?
we've got a drone going over. I don't
Oh,
know if you
okay.
saw it on the camera, but
Oh yeah, it's must be
Oh, here's
filming
Goofy
for the
Goggles.
thing. Oh jeez.
Here comes Goofy Goggles.
Goofy goggles
Shut up.
inbound. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Well-
else? You know. Oh, I knocked the table.
Knocked the table.
It was a pain.
no, there's an earthquake. There's an
There's an
earthquake.
earthquake. Oh jeez. We're gonna make our viewers freak out.
yeah, the
Oh,
viewers
here
are gonna
comes
get
my
sick of them.
favorite, a PN unit.
Yeah, we saw a
There
lot of
goes Goofy
BNs.
Goggles.
Okay, so we went on the
Goofy
stupid.
Goggles.
Stop.
Don't.
No, you don't point there. You point like there.
Right here.
But of course, you couldn't see the front of it.
Yeah. Wow.
I've got a picture of that. I've got a picture of the front of it.
Which we'll show.
my God.
But yeah, we'll talk.
Well,
Thanks, Izzy.
wow.
We'll talk more about everything next week. But
Here
right
comes
now,
the GG1.
It was
Yeah, I'm
oh the
losing-
GG one's
my
coming.
foaming instinct is like.
It's like turn around, no podcast, no podcast.
Like scratch. I'm like
I did
scratching
get-
at the door. Let me out.
I did get towed behind what are apparently one of the last F40s that MBTA has in service because they're dragging them all the way for storage. Sad face. Yeah, storage in
Here comes
the form
toaster
of
cab
soup
number
cans.
3.
Yeah.
Here comes toaster cab number 3.
Here's the GG1.
Yeah,
Here it's
one of the
over there now. Can you see it?
yeah.
Over there? Oh
There's
yeah.
There's
there
the
was a-
BN hustle muscle on its way.
Oh god.
Hustle muscle.
There was a I'm upset that we didn't see a Suffering Pacific.
Well,
Stop doing
I'm
that.
glad we didn't see one.
I'm not.
Tell
And
the
then there's
tell the
that
Nebula
thing,
to
that
stop
yellow thing,
killing
and then there's
Pacifics.
toaster
The,
cab number
the
3.
Southern Pacific that says Suffering Pacific on the side of it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking. I
That
thought
was-
you were
I-
referring to
I-
Hudson's that they
no,
were neutering to
I
Pacific.
featured that in
Here
a
comes your favorite.
Yeah. Rio Grande.
Hustle muscle.
And then there's my favorite
Really
hustle
good.
muscle.
Yeah, and then there's the RS3. Up back
Another
there somewhere.
RS3.
I know it's a bunch of. Yeah,
It's a RS3.
there were a lot of nice people here.
Yeah.
It's the
There
kind of
was-
thing where I
There
hope
was
to
an angry SP guy.
I hope to do this again in 3 years and go to New England Circle,
New England Circle. If
which
they have
hopefully
it,
they have it. You know, it's something to pay attention to. We need to figure out because
When that's
there's
gonna
the
be.
2006 map. We need to compare
Yeah.
that to the current map and see how much they
Oh,
built.
it's the 2006 map. It like goes to Beauchamp.
Yeah, it does.
Like it does
It
not
does.
go far.
We need to- we need to
we'll
look
show
at it
a
and
map
say-
next week and kind of trace our route.
Or we'll
and
at
show
least
everybody
post one
where
in
we're
the
going.
car,
No,
guys.
that's not an RS3, by the way.
I thought
That's
it
like a
was
little
by the
switch.
hood.
Toaster motive.
It's a tiny CN toaster motive. That's great.
There's Toaster Motive number 3, and then
But there's a lot of stuff out in this parade. It's really a shame some of the stuff that didn't make it into the parade.
Yeah, a lot
But-
of that stuff has just kind of been sitting. It's not really in Steam, and we'll have pictures of that next week.
Including this guy who packed up ahead of time because
Because,
And then here comes Bumster.
behind the scene.
double
Again, where is
double
it?
re, double
Backwards,
Rio
boost,
Grande.
boost.
It's
Use
right
the
there.
backwards boost.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful. It's more bueno.
It's double
Yeah.
Rio Grande.
Listen to that
And
horn.
of course I get a phone call right now. I'm not picking up this phone
Alright.
call. But
Who was it?
I don't know.
I
Watch
couldn't
it
see.
be
I couldn't
the
see. There's too
Horseman.
much glare.
Watch it be
No,
the
it wasn't the
Horseman.
Horseman. It was a phone call, not a Skype call.
Oh, then it was the Madison, probably.
It was somebody.
The salad.
Or my mom.
Yeah.
Or the mom.
Or maybe it's your dad just like, what the heck
Screwing
are you
with
doing?
us. Why are you not watching this? Well, we are watching it. It's just sort of mirrored.
Well, I don't know about you. I've spent more time looking backwards
Yeah.
than I have at the
Forwards.
laptop. But anyway,
Which
is that really all we have for...
Well, I mean, we've got loads to talk about. So
Too
tune
much
in
to talk about
Tune
here.
in next week. And
Will I be guest next week? No.
yes.
yeah, we'll have you on next
We'll-
week.
we'll have you
This
next
is just
week.
sort of the necessary. Well, we've got a.
We made
We're
it.
making a tournament.
We're not
we made
dead.
it. It's great. We've got a backwards Rio Grande caboose. And-
Backwards boost boost.
We're not dead.
We're not dead,
We
except for
made
two
it.
of us.
We did it. Well, yeah, except for Melky and Jada.
And then we drove everywhere.
mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made.
Oh, wait,
However,
we drove everywhere.
we are here.
3,
Yeah,
2,
no.
1. Oh.
We already did that once.
We already did it.
Here
Yeah.
comes something.
And then we wandered around in a BNSF yard full of nobody.
Mm.
And idling locomotives.
Which
And
we'll
then
talk
we
That
about.
was a Dash 9 on an Amtrak train.
We'll talk
Dash
about
8.
Dash 8.
Dash 8, whatever.
We'll talk about
it's
that
a da-
later.
It's a diesel. It's a big diesel with boxes.
Well, for the meantime, viewers, remember, coughs and sneezels spread diseases. 1-800-272-0911.
Good.
And
The train will terminate
Right, at this station.